let's start off strong and potentially lose half of the people who clicked on this video immediately. Baby's first gacha game. The amount of 11-year-olds this game just turned into future gambling addicts will go down in history. Unfortunately, they won't have Paimon by that time to explain to them in screeching detail what responsible spending is. Either because the game went end of service by that time, or because English Paimon went mute, so I'll do y'all a solid on this one.
So you see, Traveler, responsible spending involves being wise with...
Fucking hell, did my voice just crack?
So you see, Traveler, responsible spending involves being wise with money by spending and saving in a way that allows you to meet your needs.
I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously.
To meet your needs both now and in the future.
How the fuck does Paimon do this?
Hopeless hopes!
Y'all are the punching bag of the gacha space. Makes sense considering Shrek is the biggest gacha game in history in terms of cultural relevance. Everyone and their mother knows this game, so it's easy to punch up. But some of y'all just make punching up so easy with all the controversy y'all serve up on a silver platter. Thanks on feeding our favorite Baldi, by the way. But I'll admit, I do feel bad for the larger portion of the community who are really creative and passionate about the game. Honestly, y'all deserve so much more than seeing your CEO crying over constructive criticism. Maybe it's time we, as a collective gacha society, cut Genshin some slack.
Stop the clock!
Y'all were supposed to be the chosen ones! Y'all were supposed to stop the Genshitters, not join them! The HSR community is my definition of the rich kid. They are spoiled, but somehow it doesn't get to their heads as much as the kid next door. These guys were the start of the new gacha age. Many CCs came into the space with the arrival of HSR and the fresh ideas and concepts it presented, and it's just been constantly an absolute cinema moment with these guys for God knows how long, till they became the cinema. They've never gone to the lows that their older brothers did, and at this point they're just minding their own business. Except when the kid next door shows up, then it's on site! Alright, since my uncreative ass couldn't think of any more roast for the HSR community, I decided to get some help from ChatGPT, and this is what it cooks up. The Honkai Star Rail community is like a space cult powered entirely by copium and fan cams. You'll pull for characters you'll never build, swear RNG is rigged when you get a defense percent chest for the 30th time, and still somehow believe next patch is when your luck turns around. Spoiler, it won't. You all act like this game is a deep strategic RPG, but 90% of you just auto every battle and hit retry when your hyper carry dies. You didn't beat the challenge. The AI got bored and let you win. Dude, this is coming from an AI themselves. You're a trailblazer, alright. Blazing a trail directly into insanity, broke pulls, and terminal gacha addiction. But hey, at least your waifu's ult animation is nice, right? Oh god. Y'all were supposed to be the chosen ones! Y'all were supposed to stop the Hoyo shills, not become something worse! Props to the guys here who stuck with the game despite the abysmal launch. These guys have been enjoying the perks of being part of the Big Four, whatever that means, while Kuro just delivered the bare minimum for the game, patch after patch. It's just been, haha, look at my funny dungeon solo for almost a year. Then came 2.0, the ability to become and suddenly, these motherfuckers were dunking on the popular kid harder than some funny blue skeleton man whenever they see an unsupervised child. It's been W Kuro, W Solin, W Wuwa until... I can't believe it, guys. I know you can't believe this, but... we didn't get free shit! On our first anniversary? The leaks were wrong? Oh no! How dare these AI clickbait channels lie to me? Then it's like these dudes became James Bucky Barnes hearing the trigger word of no free Zanny, and now they're beefing with the rich kid to see who gets the less shitty birthday gift. Bro, golden turds are still turds. And welcome to the Gacha space, kiddos. Back in my day, just getting a free temple got you 100 poggers in chat. Gathering wives this, gathering wives that. How about y'all gather the courage to step outside, touch some grass, meet some people, actually get some friends, instead of believing that Kuro Games and Solon are actually your friends. There's delusion, and then there's these motherfuckers. Y'all were the chosen ones! Y'all were supposed to... Oh, wait. These guys are actually cool. Scooching aside the old debacle with Reddit mods of all things? That's our ZZZ controversy? I can't even be mad. God forbid y'all see Zenless Zone Zero on IG Reels and see all the normies go, Gooner game, while the players just go, yes. At this point, these guys don't even get into fights with other communities because they're too busy looking at Jane Doe eating cheese. The ZZZ community is on some bizarro stuff with how they are in comparison to their sibling communities. Genshin gets Yelan, they goon. HSR got Kafka, they goon. ZZZ gets Jane Doe and they turn her into a chibi. Like, dog, the Apple scene was there for a reason. Like, I thought I almost went to another dimension seeing these motherfuckers. I saw a Reddit thread or something where these guys talk about their favorite agents to ship with the proxy, mainly Weiss, and I couldn't believe my eyes. These guys were actually respectful of other people's ships? WiseX Nicoles were having civil discussions with WiseX Astras and WiseX Caesars. Was this actually even a Hoyo game? Did Piper just filter out all of the chronically online Twitter users? God forbid I say that I shipped Risley and Chlorind. Or me ex Chevrolet in the Genshin space without being sent a homing missile. Or say me ex Scylla in the HSR space without being hit with the Death Star or something. Like, where were these calm gentle lads and gentle lassies? Is being on post-goon clarity 24/7 all it takes to achieve world peace? Were we, as a society, as a civilization, constantly at odds with our fellow man because we just didn't goon hard enough? Is gooning the meaning of life? Alright, you know what? I take back everything I said in the previous part. Gooning is not the answer, and it sure as hell ain't the answer here. I don't think this is even gooning. I'm scared of senseis. They're a whole different breed. And that's the worst term I could have used. Jokes aside, these guys are pretty chill. For the most part. They got an anime before the popular kid did.
What the hell happened here?
So, 1 point for the senseis. And honestly, they're games kind of vibes. Just seeing the game for the first time gave me major comfort game vibes. Surely it was going to be a nice, wholesome, slice of life gacha. Oh, for the love of God. Well, at least the characters are... Why do I even bother? Hilariously, I was just scrolling through like VTuber clips of Shondo, and one comment perfectly encapsulates the Blue Archive fandom. Blue Archive has the most depressed fan base. Everyone there always cries for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure they do.